Welcome, Aries, Taurus, Cusp, to your Uranus and Gemini reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Okay, guys, getting straight into this. I've already placed most of the cards down. That way it's not super long. This will run until May 2033. And this is going straight into your first house, okay, of self and identity. This suggests a significant change in how individuals present themselves, right? How you guys are going to see yourself and how others will see you as well, right? Because it's what everybody sees. And of course, it's in Uranus. Okay. So we do have the Magician. We're going to go this way, this way, this way, and then this way. So the Magician over here, the way it's going to affect you is manifesting a new self. It's going to the first house. This is about walking straight into a new identity of yourself, taking a quantum leap. This is all about the Fool. Yeah. The Fool's underneath it. That's where you're going. This is soul growth. This is for who you're going to become, wielding the magic within yourself, building yourself up stronger into Emperor mode. This is going to be providing stronger structures within yourself, taking on authority, self-belief, courage. It's almost like you're becoming the master of your own reality. It's pushing you to those limits. And yes, as I told Cancer, Leo, these can actually lead to the dark night of the soul. Okay, for soul growth. Where they're taking your identity and they're shifting it. Okay, moving forward and breaking any kind of stagnation that you were in before. Looking deep into yourself and saying, who am I? Where am I going? I am the Magician. I can do these things. Breaking you down from the inside out. That's what they do. I just got out of all that. Uranus and Taurus just did that to me. And a lot of people I've been talking to who had Uranus and Taurus also had these things. And some of you could have felt it last year, right? Or the year before, depending on where it was hitting, right? Getting ready for the Fool's journey, embracing the new chapter within your life. It's not even a new chapter. I call this the quantum leap card because this is more than a chapter. A chapter is more like the world. This is like you embracing a whole new you, a whole new world, a whole new reality. You going from one to the other. This is where your world becomes so different. This is where, in Uranus, it's also about, technology. You could be building something. I mean, this is literally like, how millionaires are formed, right? I come up with the computer, and next thing you know, we have iPhones and all these things. And, all of a sudden I'm walking out of college and now I'm a millionaire. Because it did what it was supposed to do. So this is, a lot of you taking new ideas, new projects, and turning them into you becoming something way more than what you thought you could do. But it's building you into this place where it says, it's teaching you that you can do what you need to do. So the Magician is what new skill is ready to be shown. What new things can you show yourself, not just the outside world, because remember the first house is the outside world, but it starts with self. If you don't have the self-belief to do it, then how are you going to get it out there, right? So it's saying, what can I be, show the world, what can I do? What can I prove to myself to prove to everybody else that I can wield this magic? The Ace of Pentacles, something solid. You're going to be showing them that you have something solid within yourself, that you're building something solid for yourself, building yourself up. finding the new you. A lot of you might be going to college, going to a trade school to build the new path for yourself. Maybe you've always wanted to work, I don't know, with cable. And you go to do a trade school with cable, and the next thing you know, you're putting cable all over the place. It could be anything. The Emperor is asking you where to regain the control of your personal path. Where are you going to become this emperor? Male or female, it doesn't matter. Where are you going to sit on your throne? It's asking you, because Uranus wants to ask you the same thing. It's pushing those levels. It's pushing you to the next page. Yeah, page. The next page, the page of wands. But it's going to build this passion, bringing up that passion, moving you towards that passion, making you feel like you are sitting where you need to be sitting, getting rid of old habits for you to be able to change, to be able to wield the magic within yourself. So not only is it this stable new identity that you're making for yourself as you are paving this new path for yourself, it's saying, hey, this is a place where I want you to go, finding the chariot within yourself. Don't hold on to yesterday. I want you to transform into who you believe you can be. It's a lot of self-growth. There's going to be a lot of communication because we're also in Gemini. Gemini will help you speak. It will help you communicate. It will help you find the people on your path to the new you. Opening the floodgates throughout the next 7 to 8 years, depending on how you want to count that. Okay, guys? Some say 7, some say 8. I said 8 because I was counting the way I was counting. Doesn't matter. High Priestess. Ooh. The High Priestess not only tells you to have faith and trust within the process and trust within your own intuition of where you need to be. It's also saying that she has nothing over her head. The sky's the limits. Anything is possible. Use your intuition. Your intuition is going to start sparking. You're going to start seeing new ideas and fresh new dreams. You may even be having psychic gifts at this time coming through, or premonitions. But it's very much psychic insight and faith-based. Okay. And the Fool over here says, what leaps are required regarding this physical life and your appearance? What is needed to make this quantum leap, to make it to this next level? What chances and what risks are you going to take to be able to get to where you need? What faith is going to be needed as well? 2 cards of faith. Because you have to have faith to be able to take that leap. What actions are going to be required? King of Swords. Ooh. Uranus energy again. Beautiful Aquarius coming through saying, hey, this is where I'm saying use your head over your heart at this time, because you're going to need them to intermix each other. That means he's stable, he's logic, he's thinking logical, he's not just making pretend dreams out there. He's not being delusional. He's using skill-based with logic and using that communication and saying, this is where it needs to be. How am I going to do it? I'm going to do it with the King of Swords. Through my truth. No delusions. There won't be any delusions. Okay. Overall card. So this is a time to get out of the Nine of Swords and walk straight into your imprints. It says, I want you to use that Taurian energy. I want you to use that Venetian energy. You have the power and the strength. So now you're the Emperor, that Aries, beautiful Aries energy that's coming through. And it says, I want you to balance out the Emperor and the Empress. I want you to use both your signs in this process to first stabilize yourself, get yourself to where you need to be, so with the abundance, the prosperity, and seeing yourself in a whole new light. The Empress doesn't see herself as anyone who cannot have. If anything, she has it all. And I mean, the Emperor has it all, but boy, does she have it all. Because now you're saying she has prosperity. She has abundance. She sees herself in the limelight. She's all four queens. She says, I don't just see myself as nobody. I see myself as being able to conquer what it is I need to conquer. But it's all going to start with the Emperor, because you need to put yourself into that authority first. You need to be self-confident. And that's where it's leading. It says, look deep down inside, but do not allow yourself to get stuck in the Nine of Swords. Work yourself out of the Nine of Swords. If you feel like you're starting to get into the Nine of Swords, put yourself in a High Priestess mode. Take yourself back. Think. Listen to your higher intuition. You're capable of so much more. Don't let anybody downplay you. Okay? Or yourself. No self-sabotage. There will be some anxiety, of course. And I do believe in the very beginning, as it's moving through, as it just settled, let's put it that way, as Uranus just settled into Gemini, a lot of people are getting anxieties. Their bodies, I think our energy, our spirit can feel that something's different, something's shifted to where we can't sleep. We're getting anxiety. We know that we're supposed to be doing something. We don't know where we're going, what we're supposed to be doing. But we know something happened. Something big shifted. And the collective, the whole collective of the whole world can feel this. They just can't pinpoint what it is. And sometimes we don't feel nothing because we're so busy, but it's that time when we rest and then we feel unrested, unsure what is going on. Why do I feel pulled into this direction or that direction? Why do I feel so tired? So remember, when you do that, step back, gather your strength, look deep within yourself. Okay? You guys are beautiful. You're doing a wonderful, wonderful job no matter what. I mean, we're all living, right? And trying our hardest, so therefore you couldn't be doing that bad. It's just about how you're perceiving it. Until next time, guys. And if you know that you want to see a different sign, remember, I'm only doing cusps. Okay? And if you want that, put the name of the cusp down. I'm doing you, Cancer, Leo, and Pisces, Aries. You guys are the only ones that asked for it. So far, that's all I've got. But if you do need Gemini, Cancer, I know a lot of you deal with Gemini, Cancer. If you need that, write down Gemini, Cancer with an 8 and let me know. Okay? Because I'm only doing them by you guys' recommendations. And I only need one. Okay? Just one recommendation is all we need. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.